Today, we have someone arriving in the watchtower that will make you want to obey her every command. Everyone, welcome to the watchtower, and today I have got in the brand new Poison Ivy premium format by Sideshow Collectibles. This is a statue that was very limited in nature. They only made 250 of these. They went up earlier in the year and they sold out really, really quickly. I think within like a day or so, or less than that, several hours, just sold out. So I was able to, jump on and snag one of these because I've been needing a Poison Ivy 1/4 scale for my rogues, for my Batman rogues. So I went ahead and picked her up. So she's in now. Super excited to get her in. Everything I've like seen everything about her, the prototype, different stuff. She's looked really, really good. So I'm excited to get my own in and add to the collection, everything, and continue filling out my Batman vs. Rogues gallery. As always, guys, if you've watched these before, you know what this format is. If not, I'm going to go over it real quick with you. So we are going to look at the box real quick, and then I'm going to get the foam up out of the box, put it up here, look at the statue in the foam. Then we're going to assemble it. You can watch me assemble the statue and everything, and I go through all that. And then finally, we'll do a review, and I'll give my overall thoughts on the statue and everything. So let's go ahead and dive into it right now, everyone. So this is the box right here, as you can see. So it's got that um, figure of the statue right there on it. Very seductive looking Poison Ivy. It says Poison Ivy on it, that green tone to it and everything. Side right there, it says Poison Ivy with the green background. Other, the back of the box, whole shot of the statue there with the green vines and everything around her. That green tone and everything. Another Poison Ivy on the side. Top says Poison Ivy with green and everything. Bottom, nothing. Barcode. That's the bottom of the box right there. All right, everyone. So let's go ahead and get this up and look at the statue inside the foam. All right, everyone. We are here, and we have the foam up here, ready to take the top of the foam off and look at the statue inside the foam. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right. So as you can see, you got the base right here. You got one of the mating, fly traps right there. Some vines right in there wrapped up. Another one of the man-eating fly trap. Part of the prison bars right there. It's all twisted and everything. Another one of the man-eating plants holding the policeman's hat. Uh, one of her hands right there. And then the body itself. And that's amazing looking right there. She looks great. All right, so that's the figure in the foam. Let's go ahead and get it put together now. All right, everyone, we are ready to go. We have Poison Ivy up here and all the pieces up here on the table. Got the base here. So we are ready to go ahead and assemble her, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into that right now. So as you can see, we got the main part of the base right here. It's got that the part of the GCPD sign on the front, everything. It's got all these vines coming up out of the center of the base, everything, all this rubble around it. So there that is right there. Not a lot of weight to this. Very, very, very light base. I'm not really worried about that. And then you got the bottom right there, that kind of like orange and green down there with the poison ivy plants. Like I said before, only 250 of these made, and I have number 188. So very, very low edition size all in for this. So there's this is right there. So let's go ahead and start putting these pieces on. So there's all these different vines and everything. So we're gonna start with this one right here. It's got its tongue sticking out, and all of these little vines and everything, they are all color coded. So everything should just go right into place. You shouldn't have to work too hard to try to figure out where everything goes and everything because they're all color coded. And just giving this one a once over, it's way better color coded and paint everything than some of this XM Studios stuff, which is supposed to be color coded, but they're not. So these are very good. So we're gonna do this one first right here with the plant with the tongue sticking out, and that's pink. There's a pink right down here on the base, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in right there. So that slides in right down there at the base right there. Then we have this other one that is uh, labeled blue. It's got this one holding the policeman's hat, so we're gonna go ahead and put that one in right there. All right, so there that one is right down there. Over on the side there, got the one holding the policeman's cap going in right there. And then we got this other one that's a different shade of blue, and it slides right back on the side right here. So that one goes right back there. So there that one is right there. And then we have this big main one right here then that is yellow coated, and that should slide in. If we can find the yellow, yellow, right here. So we got the yellow right here. All right, and that one fits in right there. And this one's a very very tight fit, and it's there's kind of all these vines and everything wrapping around that are on the part of the base. You kind of got to work around and kind of fit it in around that base. So that is right there. So that's all fit in. And then we're going to go ahead and we will do uh this other part of the base here. This is the iron bars. They're all mango and everything. They're wrapping around. So you just got to figure out where that goes. So that is basically looks like all right. So that fits in right back there like that. And there's a peg right down here that fits in, and it kind of just like works in, and it kind of grooves in down here then, and you just kind of got to work it around. Uh, the other vines and everything that are all sticking out, and this vine right here, wrap it around, so it's all kind of just goes right like that. All right, so there's that. Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. And then let's go ahead and put Ivy herself on the base. So Ivy, um, wow, she looks really, really good. Very nicely done. She looks great. So let's go ahead. I'll show you. There, Ivy is real quick, right like that. You can see her. She looks great. Hair looks amazing. But she's got a big key right here, and then on the base there's a big groove right there cut out for the key, and there's a big magnet in there. So that'll go right, and she fits in right like that. Absolutely no problems. So we have two pieces left. We have the hand, and we have this other little piece of vine that's marked red, and that we'll do the vine first, and that goes so right back here by her butt. There is a cutout right here, a groove, where that's marked red, where this key's in. So that goes right. All right, so that is that back piece right there goes in right like that. Kind of comes around her arm right here. There's that, and the last piece we have is her gloved hand that goes up. It's going to be resting, tickling the underneath the chin of this poisonous plant. So, and that kind of just goes right there. All right, so there she is, all assembled and everything. Um, there's her arm and everything. I'm gonna have to look at this because I thought that arm was supposed to be resting more like directly under the chin. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that because it's just a little off right there. Because I thought it was supposed to be like directly under it. I'll have to look at the pictures and stuff. But that all looks like it's grooved and everything where it's supposed to be. So I'll have to double check that. But um, there she is, all assembled. She looks absolutely stunning. Absolutely amazing. I mean, the hair on the back and everything looks really, really good. Yeah, but there she is. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a little time. We're gonna look her over, and we're gonna be back, and we're gonna do a review of her. All right. So, all right, everyone. We are back, ready to do a review on Poison Ivy here. As you can see, um, and as always, I'm gonna start down at the at the base and work my way up the figure. So let's go ahead and get started right here with the base. And, as you can see, the whole idea kind of is that Poison Ivy has, taken over the GCPD in some way. She probably was, in prison or something. And she called on her plants and they busted through and everything through the bars. And now she is sitting confidently up on the vines. So this base, very, very nice base right here. Looks really, really cool. All the different vines and everything. The sculpting looks really good on it. This, the plants look great. Look how great that one goes. The wet tongue and everything. Coming up here, the bars look really, really cool. Very nicely done right there with the bars and everything. Very nice, look, Tina and stuff on them, making them look like rusted metal bars. Very, very cool. And then this one over here, holding the policeman's cap. Nice little touch right there with that. Very cool. Good shading and everything and coloring on the hat. This plant looks great. All the roots and everything. The GCBD sign. Again, the gold, like rusted patina thing for it. Oops, want that. Looks really, really cool. And then moving up, Poison Ivy herself. Look how great her legs and everything look. They look really, really cool. Or really cool. Really great. Very nice sculpt and everything. Look at the boots and everything. Look at all the detail on the little individual leaves and everything. It looks really, really nice. Legs right there. With the tights and everything. Her hand resting on this plant over here looks really good. Very nicely done right here. Again, the pattern work on the leaves and everything looks really good. She looks really, really great. Hand over here on this other plant right there. Plant coming up, resting on her hand, looks really, really good. Yeah, I mean, she like for anybody like I know that like other people have said this, but for anybody wearing like, oh, Sideshow is going really PC or whatever, and toning down female figures. She is very, very curvy. Very, very curvy. Very sultry. She looks really, really good. The skin looks really good here. Look at all just like, very well done. Good sculpt and everything. The hair. Look at the hair. Okay, I just want to take a moment and just look at her hair. There's so much great sculpted detail in this hair. All the little like the different strands of hair and everything looks really, really good. She looks absolutely stunning. The hair looks great. It's a good shade of red. Very nicely done there. But then moving on to the face. And I know some people have complained about the head sculpt or whatever, that the face, oh, it doesn't have as much, the paint isn't as good as the prototype or whatever. It's not as sexy. I think this is a great head sculpt. I think Sideshow, they are really good at painting female portraits. Doing female portraits in general. This is a really, really nice female portrait. She looks really, really great. In person, I think there's a very well done face sculpt. I don't know how well it's coming off on camera, but in person, it looks really good. There's beautiful detail and everything. The shading and everything looks good. Around the eyes look good. Yeah, she looks really, really good. She's got, that kind of sultry, dangerous kind of, she looks dangerous. She also sexy. She looks very, very nice. Yeah, such a great, great statue here. And this is, all in. There's no exclusive or anything. It's just what you see is what you get. This is all of her right here. I think she looks outstanding. Absolutely stunning. Such a great, great statue. Yeah. Yeah, she looks great. But so the real question is, what do you guys think? Is this one that any of you are lucky enough to pick up? Do you have in your collection? What do you think? I think she looks great. Like I said, real great detail. The paint looks good. She's an outstanding piece. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you the next time I log in for monitor duty up here in the Watchtower.